Angel's fan. Angel's fan.
Angie Town, the paradise you've always dreamed of, has a special friend for whom the moment to grow up is there, and so she has to leave. For the challenge is hard, but the warm is her heart. Get rid of all your fears. The rewards on the way if you keep having faith.
You're gonna learn to fight with an angel and an high-speed flight. She's gonna read your mind, protect you from the devil's fight. Even if you feel safe, don't you know that there's a danger hiding? You can just make it through with love and an angel's flight.
Dear Diary, it's been almost 2 whole weeks since we returned from Europe. 2 weeks since that strange fight with the gladiators at the Colosseum. 2 weeks since Sulfus gave me this pendant. And now I've decided to wear it. And you know what? These last 2 weeks have just flown by, and everything seems back to normal. Even between me and Sulfus. Well, as normal as that could ever be. I wonder if he still remembers our mutual promise.
The path of transformation could be our best hope. If we could overcome it, we could become terrestrials and not have any problems.
But if we fail, we risk suffering for eternity, like Tycho and Sai.
You're right, as always. But I don't know if I can face an eternity without you.
I feel the same way.
So then, what should we do?
We need to think about it calmly and rationally, and when we meet back at the Golden School for the second year of training, we'll decide together.
Together. It's been 2 weeks since I've heard from those blackmailing villains. Who knows? Maybe they've decided to leave us alone. By the horns of 1,000 devils! There's that strange light again! This is the work of Blue. Obviously, I was wrong. Those two are still after me. Let's see what they're plotting this time.
As you can see here, Raph has accepted the pendant given to her by Sulfus.
Excellent work. But remember, Sulfus must never suspect that we have anything to do with that pendant.
But why? What power does it have?
This is not about you, Blue.
No, it's about me, isn't it? What's with the startled looks? Did I disturb your secret little meeting?
We're lucky that he walked in just now. He couldn't have heard anything too important.
Watch it, Sulfus. You're taking a big risk waltzing in here without being summoned.
He's not intimidated at all. This is one devil who's very brave.
Calm down. There's no need for any unpleasantness. After all, it's good that Sulfus is here. As a matter of fact, we have new orders for you.
What do you want now?
It's simple. We want you to romance a new angel. Sweet.
You what?
You heard us right. We want you to romance Sweet and then kiss her right in front of Raph.
No! That's a sacrilege!
But you've already kissed an angel, Raph.
They know Raph and Sulfus have kissed.
How did you know about that?
We know everything, Sulfus. Everything.
First you want me to make up with Raph, and now you want me to seduce her friend? Why?
No more questions. You will do as you're told until you hear from us again.
But it would only break Raph's heart! No! I could never do such a thing to her!
If you're so concerned about Raph's well-being, perhaps you should take into account the fate of her mother.
If you fail to obey our orders, Angeli will die, and it will all be your fault.
All right, I'll do it. I'll let them think I've backed down, but this time I'll do it my way.
In case you're thinking of doing something foolish, remember that Basilisk is under our power, and he controls you.
All right, the rain finally stopped. Hey, Sweet, you're gonna need to break out your sunglasses. Huh? Where did she go?
Everyone's so happy, and I'm freezing out here.
Okay, here you go.
Silly girl. I forgot that in this everlasting form, the terrestrials can't see me. Hey, be careful with that ball, okay?
So much anger over a little ball.
Calm down, Lily. It's nothing.
There he is, finally. He's so handsome. If only we could bump into each other, then maybe we could... Oh yeah, you're right, Butterfly. I shouldn't even think of things like that. No, I can't really talk about it with anybody. I'm gonna just have to keep this a secret. 'Cause if anyone finds out, I'll be in trouble. I just have to get Alexander out of my head, but how?
You're right. I shouldn't take everything so seriously. I'm just nervous.
I take it you've got everything prepared for next week, right?
I'll be honest, I'm not ready. I'm afraid of having to deal with some incomprehensible question.
Let me help you. Let's go to the library. I'll just bet you can find all the answers you need there.
But of course, the Universal Library. I'm sure I'll find something there that'll help me.
Hurry! Come on over here and look at this!
Can't you tell us what we're looking at?
It's him!
Sophus, are you sick?
Oh. You think he's gonna die?
Hey! Don't even joke like that!
Sorry, I'm just worried.
He's burning up. Do you think that's a good sign?
Of course! My doctor says a devil's temperature should never drop.
So what's exactly wrong with him?
I guess he's just feeling a little under the weather. Maybe we should take him to a local hospital.
No! No doctors! Everyone, I just need a little rest. Can you cover for me?
That's no problem. Just stay here in bed and you don't worry about a thing.
As long as the others are in class, I can get to work without attracting attention. I have to release Basilisk from Blue's spell so I can escape from the control of those two blackmailers. I need a counter spell, and there's only one place where I know I can find one.
Good morning. I'm looking for a book.
Well, I'd say you came to the right place. Will any old book do, or is there one in particular you'd like?
Oh, no. I mean, yes. In short, I need something that's specific about love that might happen between an angel and a terrestrial.
Huh? Let me handle this. Go wait in the reading room, my angel.
I need a book!
Here's another one. Perhaps something about love?
Heck no! I need a book about counter enchantment. You know, to reverse spells and stuff like that.
Fascinating subject. Go wait in the reading room and I'll be there in a second.
Okay, but be quick about it. It's urgent.
I don't see Sweet anywhere here at breakfast. I know, and I'm worried.
Maybe we should look for her.
It's about time. The lesson's gonna start in 5 minutes and you still haven't had breakfast yet.
But of course, we never arrive on time for class.
Well, where's Sulfus today?
Why do you care so much?
I don't. Is there something wrong with me wondering?
For your information, Sulfus has been in bed all day. He's not feeling well.
Probably from something he picked up from you angels. We didn't do anything to your Sulfus. But what I want to know is, what have you and your stupid devil gang done with our friend, Sweet? Huh? We can't find her. You mean that ditzy chick? She probably got lost on the way to the bathroom.
Don't you dare insult our friend Sweet.
Why? What are you gonna do about it? Huh? My terrestrial is in trouble.
And my terrestrial's in trouble too.
I have to fly to Sarah Jane. You should stay and have breakfast.
I think I'll be skipping it.
Don't worry, Kabiria. I'll be happy to eat yours.
Sarah Jane's in front of the class.
Wonderful. Maybe she's being punished.
What? She's a top student.
The elections for class representative are coming up in a few days, and today Sarah Jane has announced her candidacy.
Well, that figures. She's always elected class representative.
It's the same thing year in and year out.
My fellow students, this year I ask that you vote for me as your class representative. If you do, I promise to work even harder than last year to try to meet all of your expectations.
Well, what's the problem here? Everything seems just fine.
If the spy bell rang, there must be a reason for it.
Thank you, Sarah Jane. You may be seated. Well, everyone, is there anyone else who'd like to join the political process?
No one would dare go up against me.
William, stand up. Welcome aboard.
If it's okay, I'd like to try for it.
Huh?
And who is that?
He's a new classmate of Sarah Jane's.
He may be the new kid in class, but this boy is totally cute.
He's good at sports and even has good grades.
I hear he plays the violin.
Fellow students, I just moved here, but thanks to you, I feel at home already here at Golden School. So, if you vote for me, I'll try to reciprocate your hospitality by putting myself at your complete disposal.
What's gotten into him? He's trying to take my place.
Oh, I would say this is getting most interesting, isn't it?
Okay, that'll be it for today, but I recommend that you think hard about your classmates' candidacies and decide who you're going to vote for.
Sarah Jane? I hope you're not mad I'm running against you this year.
Well, of course not. Because I'll make sure no one will vote for you.
Thank goodness, because I wanted to ask you a favor.
What does he want from me?
You see, I'm a bit behind in math. If you could maybe lend me your notes, I could catch up on my studying for the test next week. Can you help me out?
You want my notes? I have them at my house.
Perfect! Then I'll swing by later and pick them up from you. Thanks!
Did you see how nice Sarah Jane was there?
Only because William didn't give her any time at all to think of an excuse.
If I lend my notes to William, he might get a higher grade than me, and that'll make me look bad.
No, you're a good person.
But if I don't lend the notes to him, he'll fail, and then I'll bet no one would want him as the class representative.
Sarah Jane would never sabotage William just because he decided to run against her.
But that's what she will do, because I'm gonna convince her to do it.
You'll have to deal with me first.
Angels fan. Angels fan.
Angie Town. The paradise you've always dreamed of has a special friend for whom the moment to grow up is there, and so she